fools gonna do what they gonna do. But if they take me to that chair tonight, I'm going out smiling. Because I got my truth back. You gave that to me. To me, my family. And ain't nobody gonna take that from us. You ain't quitting this shit?
Not a chance. It took me 17 years to prove my innocence. You see, I'm from Philly, where we give out fair ones. And it ain't over until it's over. And Big Preach don't quit until the job is done. Amen?
And it ain't gonna be easy for you to say you're sorry.
I want y'all to listen to me carefully. And I know how disappointing the last hearing was. But that is not where this thing is going to end. And I'm preparing a motion to submit our evidence to the Supreme Court in Montgomery. They have the power to reverse the last decision and force the circuit court to give us a new trial.
You think they'll do that?
There are no guarantees, but I can't see how an outside court can ignore the evidence that we have.
And then what? Even if he do get out, everybody but us still gonna think he's guilty. If they can't kill him in that, they can still do it out here.
Yeah, I thought about that. And we're working on something to help get the truth out.
We're rolling whenever you're ready, Mr. Bradley.
Okay, Brian. You ready?
I've been ready.
His name is Walter McMillan, known to his friends as Johnny D. He's been on death row in Alabama's Holman prison for almost 6 years. A jury was convinced they got the right man, but you may not be after you watch this story. The clerk who was murdered was...
Hey, turn that up, I can't hear it.
Johnny D says they want to execute the wrong man.
You didn't kill Ron Morrison.
No, sir, I never seen Rhonda Moss a day in my life. God knows I ain't.
Did you ever go into Monroeville on the day of the murder?
No, sir.
You never went in?
Never went to Monroeville, period.
I told them I had seen a young girl laying on the floor with her mouth open. Johnny D standing over.
Was it true?
No, sir, not at all. Nowhere near true.
If an execution date is set for McMillan, and that day comes and it's time for him to go to the electric chair, will you be comfortable?
Yeah. I'd be comfortable with it.
You think it's fair and just?
He had his day in court. He was tried by a jury. They heard his testimony and they believed it.
Chapman says he's going to indict Myers for perjury, not for what he said at the trial, but for what he's saying now.
And next we will be presenting our evidence to the Alabama Supreme Court, hoping that they will see what we think is very clear, that Walter McMillan is innocent of each and every one of these charges.
McMillan's fate is now in the hands of the Alabama Supreme Court, which is expected to decide soon if he's entitled to a new trial.
A wave of shock rolled through Monroe County today when the Alabama Supreme Court overturned the circuit court's previous decision and granted a new trial to convicted killer Walter Johnny D. McMillan.
This was the first time a court outside of the county was shown the overwhelming evidence proving Mr. McMillan's innocence. And though the court granted him a new trial, we believe that he deserves to be released immediately. And that's exactly what we'll be arguing at the next hearing.
Mr. Chapman, how do you feel about today's decision?
No comment at this time. Thank you.